Hey Aries, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All are welcome. All right, my lovely Aries, as you know, before I got on, I meditated on you beautiful Aries. And in the meditation, I definitely received something here, and it was everything is always working out for your greater good. Okay, some of you may need to hear that. Maybe that's something you already know, but maybe it's just a reminder for some of you. Everything is working out for your greater good. Okay, I definitely got something as well, and it was the color yellow for some reason. So I don't know if that's like your favorite color. It could also be your solar plexus, which can mean your self-esteem, your confidence. Maybe your confidence is like exuding for some of you. Maybe your confidence is just out there, right? Just feeling good, confident about something, or having, for some of you others, you could be in this process where you're trying to work on your self-esteem and your confidence in something. That could also be the case. But yellow could just be your favorite color. It could also signify something where maybe it's like your soul color. You may want to look that up for some of you. But I also definitely received something as well. Keep focused is what I'm getting, okay? For Aries, it's definitely coming through. Keep focused, okay? So that's what I got in the meditation. If it resonates, fantastic. If not, just dismiss it and let's get into this reading. But before I do so, I want to inform you that I am doing $25 personal readings this week. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please go to the drop-down box below and email me. Also, I am doing long distance energy healing as well. I was certified in that months and months and months ago. So I'm offering that for $100 for a 30-minute session. If you would like to book with me with one of those, go to the drop down box below and then definitely email me as well. So that's what I've got. So let's get into this. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Also, energies can be reversed. I could be talking to a cross watcher. Also, my readings are timeless, so if it's for you, it will find you. All right, my loves, let's do this. Universal God and Spirit Guides, please let me be a clear channel for the collective of Aries. Thank you. All right. Let's see what we have for my lovely Aries. Keep focused. And there's something about your confidence. You may be exuding a lot of confidence or working on that, something like that. All right, let's see what we have. What do we have for my lovely Aries today? What do we have for Aries? Universal God and Spirit Guides. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Absolutely. What else do we have, please, for Aries? Yep, everything's working out for your greater good. Let's see. What else do we have for Aries, please? Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. That's beautiful. So here's the thing, is that loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So Aries, you may feel like you are very connected to universal source, your spirit guides. You know you're never alone. You are the definition, you are home, right? Nobody else outside ourselves is home, So wherever you go, you are home, okay? You and your soul, okay? There was once something I heard before, and it was, if I lose everything, I still have my soul, which is 100% true. You are home, no matter where you are, no matter what's going on in your life, you are home, okay? So there's something going on with that. But I definitely get with this loneliness, you know that you are never alone. You are always connected to your spirit guides. We all have spirit guides. So you're always being guided. And that's why I feel like I got in the meditation, everything is working out for your greater good, always, okay? So don't doubt that, trust that. Also, love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So that's beautiful. Seeing the good in all things instead of looking at it from a negative perspective, shifting that if that's the case. and being in the energy of love. And that's when you can really truly flow in that feminine energy as well, and in your heart space. Okay, let's pull another oracle card and see what comes out. Oh, slipping and sliding. Okay, let's see what else do we have for Aries. What else do we have for Aries, please? What do we have for Aries? What else do we have for Aries? Nothing is yet set in stone. Every time I get this card, I want to pull another card for some reason. So I'm going to pull another card. That is the definition of nothing is yet set in stone. So just remember that what's happening right now doesn't mean it's going to be happening in a week or a month or so. I heard don't fret. For some reason I heard that. Don't fret. So nothing is yet set in stone. What else do we have, please? What else do we have? I'm going to pull another one. Okay, well, I'm going to pull... Wow. 3 of these came out. That hasn't happened before. The energy is gaining momentum, which is good. I can see. Luck is on your side. There you go. Balance spirituality and practicality. That is fantastic. You've got 4 out. Okay, never done that before. Never in a reading has that really actually happened. So I feel like your spirit guides are really speaking to you right now. Nothing is yet set in stone. The energy is gaining momentum. Luck is on your side, and balance spirituality and practicality. So there could be something where you're working on a spiritual practice, but you're also trying to be practical, or you could have like some form of spiritual business or something that you're trying to really work on. Okay, and you're trying to balance that out into the practical matters of life. But remember, luck is on your side as well. Nothing is yet set in stone, and the energy is gaining momentum. So that's beautiful. All right, let's get into the reading. Let's go to the overall energy and see what comes out. Let's see. What do we have, please, for my lovely Aries? For the overall energy for Aries, please, what do we have? Universal God and Spirit Guides, what do we have for Aries? Ace of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Very, very beautiful for the overall energy. New beginnings. 100%. Something is new, okay, for the overall energy. A new beginning of some sort. It could be something that is an art project, something you've been working on. It could be a new job of some sort. It could just be something very new, but at the same time, it looks very reliable, longevity. It could be something on the 3D aspect with the pentacle, okay? So we'll see. Let's go to the past energy. What's the past energy for Aries? No, too many cards. Past energy, please, for Aries. What's the past energy? Okay, Page of Wands. Okay, so one I'm getting here, there could have been some form of good news that you received. More than anything, I feel like you are in this free-spirited energy in the past where you are inspired to do something, to go towards something as well with the Page of Wands, okay? It is a page, so it's like, okay, I have this spark, this inspiration, something in the past, right? I'm gonna go towards it. I'm thinking about it. I'm feeling it. So let me go ahead and go towards it is what I feel in the past, okay? It does feel like more something that you're possibly creating or something that you are doing in the 3D aspect. It could also be a connection, but I really don't feel that right now, okay? I'm not getting that vibe. Let's go to the current energy. What's the current energy for Aries? Okay. So yeah, I feel like with this, this is definitely currently like, okay, I'm walking my spiritual path, my journey in some way, shape, or form. You could also be walking away from those that don't serve you any longer, those places, those things that don't serve you any longer. That could be the case. I feel like you are on this journey, okay, this spiritual path, right? I do feel like you are pretty much motivated to do this. You are inspired to do this, okay? I also see you, if you are by yourself, not alone, but by yourself, I feel like you are okay with that. I feel like Aries is usually independent, feels good about it. You're walking your spiritual path, your journey on your own, regardless if someone's beside you or not, okay? Let's go the outside energy. Let's go the outside energy, please. Let's go the outside energy, please. King of Wands. Okay, you could be showing up as this on the outside where you are someone who's an entrepreneur, okay? That's going to be for a select few of you. You are the ultimate partner. You're actually really looking good, feeling good, the go-getter, you know, someone who's loyal, someone who's confident, motivated, something like that, or you're connecting to someone that's in that energy, okay? So you take it how it resonates, but I'm receiving that. Let's go to the challenge. What's the challenge, please? For some reason, I'm getting it's you, though, especially when it's a wand, okay? Unless you are connected to another fire sign, that could definitely very well be the case, too. I do see the challenge here is like you're trying to master your craft in some way, right? You could be working a lot, so be very careful if you're working too hard at something, because that can actually cause more of a resistant energy, right? So we definitely want to be in the flow of love. We want to be in the flow, that feminine energy where it's attracting, right? We're allowing, we're attracting, okay? If you're too much in the masculine energy and you're just trying to bust your butt off and try and just like go, and you're trying to, you know, make something happen, sometimes that can cause resistance, and that could be what's challenging at this time, because there's something about really just balancing that out, right? You're trying to master something. Let's go to what you're not aware of. What is Aries not aware of? The Lovers. What I'm getting here with the Lovers, there could be a deep soul connection. Maybe you're not aware of this technically. I feel like if it was a deep soul connection, you would be very much aware of this. Is a subconscious thing here. So some of you could actually be connecting to a twin flame. Maybe some of you are getting some form of downloads, or you're receiving something and you're like, what, like, how is this coming through? It could even be a message from your twin flame, because when you have a twin flame, if you are someone who is connected to a twin flame and you know this, right, you are always connected in the 5D, right? So you guys can definitely be sending messages back and forth, and you could be wondering, okay, why is this happening? Now I'm getting also like the Lovers is definitely a decision card. So there's something around making a decision or something like that. Let's go to the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome for my lovely Aries? The Tower, something suddenly shifting, something suddenly changing. Now the Tower doesn't always have to be bad, so we'll see when I clarify. Also, it could be internal. It doesn't always have to be external, okay? So we'll see. All right. I'm going to pull advice after I clarify and see what comes out. Let's go to the Ace of Pentacles. Why the Ace of Pentacles, please? Why the Ace of Pentacles? Five of Cups. Page of Wands, the Star. So I feel like you're really inspired to go towards a wish fulfillment of some sort for the overall energy. This is what I'm getting. You could also be very inspired to really heal some things, okay? Some things that you feel like you've been holding on to, especially with the Five of Cups being out for the overall energy. Now be careful of how you're looking at something. I did say something around, you know, it's how you're looking at some things, okay? So this could be a loss of hope, maybe a loss of hope when it comes to love, or just a loss of hope in general, which can signify maybe a little bit of a depressive energy. I don't know if some of you have actually gone through that, because I'm kind of feeling that energy. Some of you Aries may have gone through a period of that low energy. But I definitely feel like this being here, it's just like you're kind of in this place where just like you're not looking at it from a different angle when you can, right? It's making sure you're looking at things in a more positive energy here, okay? Let's go to, like, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, I feel like you're inspired to heal some form of shift or perspective in the mind space and the emotional space as well. Okay, let's go to the Page of Wands. For the past, why the Page of Wands? Page of Pentacles, the Hermit. Oh yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You may have gone back to school, or you learned something new in the past, right? Or you took a class or a course of some sort with the Page of Pentacles. Even if you didn't go back to school, there was something that maybe you did that was really inspiring to you. Maybe it was healing, okay, in some way. Maybe healing for your soul with the Hermit card being out. There is some form of new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you took some time to yourself here in the past, right? With the Hermit card. Maybe you did soul searching, you went within, you learned a lot of things. You have something where I feel like you went towards a new beginning in some way with the Ace of Pentacles, right? Maybe this is something that really spoke to your soul. You started a new practice of some sort, or maybe a new workout routine or something like that, or you're starting to eat more healthy, or something like that with the Ace of Pentacles as well. But this feels more spiritual, so there's something around your spirituality. Maybe it taps more into that, what speaks to you, what you're inspired to go towards. You know, that's what I'm getting here. Let's go to the Eight of Cups for the current energy. Why the Eight of Cups? Seven of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Wands. There's a lot of tit for tat within Two of Cups. Okay, there could be a love connection with the Two of Cups. I could see that very well. There could be some form of mutual love, mutual understanding for some of you. This could just be partnership in some way. It doesn't have to be romantic, although it could be. It could also signify, like, you know, a platonic friendship of some sort. It's a soulmate connection, right? But there's something going on here where we have the Five of Wands, Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. So there's been a lot of deception towards self, maybe, or trying to heal something within yourself. Maybe you've gone through this back and forth tug of war within yourself here, okay? Maybe you were deceiving yourself in some way. Because of that Eight of Cups also, it can signify, like, okay, you're not really looking at feelings. You don't want to look at these feelings with the current energy, because some of you don't want to face the fact that there's some form of actual love here for some of you, or it's just too hard to look at for some, okay? There's something you are doing that's bringing in some form of healing and love towards other people, okay? That's the energy that I'm receiving as well, okay? Let's go to the King of Wands for the outside energy. Why the King of Wands? Nine of Wands, the Fool, and then the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Nine of Wands, the Fool, and the Three of Pentacles, For the outside energy, I feel like you are, you know, a little bit hesitant here, okay, with the Nine of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior card, so somebody that's gone through a lot, right? I also see someone who's very resilient at the same time. So Aries, I feel like you're someone who shows up as a very, very resilient, okay? I feel like people admire you for that. Maybe because you've gone through a lot. Maybe people have known you've gone through a lot. They've seen you go through a lot, but somehow you just pick yourself back up, okay, which is fantastic. Maybe you are somebody who's like, yeah, everything is happening for my greater good. So regardless if this is happening, then, you know, it's happening for my greater good. There may be not a complete understanding as to why, but there is. It will show up eventually as to why certain things have definitely happened, you know, bit by bit by bit in your life. I feel like you're also attempting to have this new beginning, to work, to have some form of teamwork and collaboration in something. A lot of you are artistic or arty. Okay, arty. Interesting. Very artsy like is what I'm getting. You like to be creative, or you're trying to be more creative. There's something like that going on. Let's go to the Eight of Pentacles for the challenge. You may be also walking away from people that don't like, that you're getting into conflict with, that may be very negative energy, that may not be seeing or being on your page. They aren't really aligning with you, and so therefore you're just like, I gotta walk away from this to really have my own peace, to be in the energy of seeing the good in all things. Because when we place ourselves around negative people, negative energy, we tend to grasp onto that. There's that energy within ourselves, right? Let's go to the Eight of Pentacles though for the challenge. Eight of Pentacles for the challenge. Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, Eight of Swords. You're in your head, okay? So you may be having a hard time getting clarity on something. You're struggling with something here, and it has something to do within the mind space. I'm not sure if you're like, hey, can I really accomplish this? Can I really achieve this? Or I have some form of self-doubts with what I'm trying to work on, or, you know, trying to be in that energy of love and committing to the practice of seeing the good in all things. That could be challenging at times, right? Because when something happens, it's really hard to, you know, go to the point where it's like in negative energy. We start to look at actually what has happened, but we then sometimes can be like, well, this has happened to me, when it's really not happening to you, it's happening for you, right? There's a challenge of getting some form of clarity though. There's something around your happiness, the Ten of Cups, trying to really fill this cup up in a sense, fill your happiness up. There's this Ten of Cups that, yeah, it could be a soulmate connection, but I feel like at the same time, it's something that you're working towards, you're inspired to do. It's a fulfilling energy here, but it's hard to get some form of momentum or clarity in it. Let's go to the Lovers for what you're not aware of. Why the Lovers? Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Magician. You're really manifesting something, but you're manifesting from a place, and you're planting your seeds into something. You may be doing tons of reflection and you're not taking action towards something very much. But at the same time, I'm feeling that this Magician here, you are trying to manifest something that you've been planting your seeds in, but the Four of Cups is showing up. So it's a self-sabotaging energy. So be very careful of that, because it could be like what you're not aware of, and that's in the subconscious, is that you're holding on to some form of disappointments, or it's this past energy of holding on to things that may bring you down in your energy. So there's something like that. So really focusing on gratitude is going to be very helpful, I feel like. Okay, let's go to the possible outcome. Why the Tower? Why the Tower, please? Three of Wands, Four of Wands, The Chariot. Okay, something beautiful is coming in, to be honest with you. There is definitely an ending, okay? So something could have ended very quickly, but with that, there's always a new beginning. So there's something coming in very quickly. There could be an ending of some sort that's happening fast, right? But it doesn't have to be a bad ending. At the same time, with the Chariot, this is fast movement, something, and the Tower is fast movement, so something's coming in very, very fast. I feel like it's also something to do with maybe you're hearing good news about a home or something, or a house, whatever. With the Four of Wands, there could also be something around celebration, something that you've been patiently waiting on. There could also be a friendship or something coming into alignment with a specific person. Okay, maybe you've been patient about this. You've been trying to wait for your ships to come in as well. And it doesn't, like, if it's not a person, I do feel like it's something that you've been really focused on, something you're trying to work on. Okay, let's go to advice for Aries. What advice do you have for Aries, please? Knight of Swords. Yeah, focus on yourself. Focus, yes, Eight of Pentacles. So really work on yourself. And I heard this is like determination and focus. And in the meditation, I was like, stay focused. That's what I was getting. Stay focused. That's an advice. So stay focused and determined on something that you're working on the practical matters of life that you're trying to master your craft at. Really stay focused, maybe head down, but also nurture yourself and take care of yourself and work on that as well. So you really want to balance out that spirituality and practicality here is what I'm receiving, okay? Let's go to a mindful message card and see what comes out. What do we have for Aries, please? What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up to come out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. There you go. I truly, truly hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so much. One love, and namaste. Mwah.